how much leverage does Trump actually have over Netanyahu when Arab capitals are watching closely?
Thank you for having me, Hani. Of course, President Trump and the United States in general has all the leverage there is on the Israelis, on Netanyahu. Netanyahu now owes his political longevity and existence and survival to the Trump administration's unconditional support. And I would have to strongly disagree with what Mr. Ruff has said about President Trump's genuine or real interest in actual peace. He might be interested and genuinely interested in a twisted form of peace that entails subjugation and completely ignoring international law and ignoring the international consensus with regards to settling the Palestinian question. Right now, what we are seeing in Gaza is carnage. President Trump and the Trump administration are co-culprits with Netanyahu in what's going on in Gaza and in Israel's war in the Middle East at large. On Mr. Trump's watch, about 7,000 more Palestinians were butchered with American bombs and American weapons, and with American contractors running a flawed and illegal aid distribution scheme that aims to stifle the delivery of aid and kill aid recipients. Over 600 of those died over the past few weeks. So I know that President Trump wants peace, but he wants his own twisted definition of peace. And even now, the United States potentially rewarding Israel for accepting a 60-day ceasefire in Gaza, which is basically a temporary pause of hostilities. And Palestinian sources close to Trump do indicate that President Trump is willing to give guarantees to the Palestinian side that the ceasefire will hold on up to 60 days. And of course, these guarantees are worthless because previous American mediations, whether under Biden or under Trump, have failed miserably to deliver on their own guarantees and promises and pledges. So in return for Israel accepting this ceasefire, it is reported that Trump is willing to recognize Israeli sovereignty over parts of the West Bank. So let's not speak of peace. We are speaking of the finalization of the colonial Israeli project in the occupied territories. The 1967 territories of Palestine, the 1967 borders, are the official borders of the state of Palestine, which is recognized by over 150 countries. So annexing any of these lands to Israel proper contravenes international law and is tantamount to a de facto act of war. So what peace do they speak of? I have no idea, Hani.